Hello guys, and welcome to my review of the Bose Soundsport free wireless earphones. This is Bose's first iteration of this category, being a truly wireless earphone. First category I'm going to cover is the price, and at the time of this video, this earphone is available for $249, which is on the higher spectrum of costs. The majority of truly wireless earphones can be had for around $150 to $200. All right, let's take a quick tour of the box. You can pause the video here to get a rundown of the features. All right, so this product is essentially designed for those who are very active and are on the run. And also the fact that the noise isolation on this product is very minimum, and it's purposely designed this way to give you that awareness when you're out and about performing these activities. Right in the box here, we have our little pouch here that houses all your documentations, warranty information, manual, quick start guide, stuff of that nature. You have extra tips. You have a small version of the Hair Sport tips, and then you have a large version of the Hair Sport tips. So included with the actual earbuds themselves is the medium size version, which should fit the majority of people. All right, now moving over to the design. This is the case and charging cradle of the Bose Soundsport free wireless earphones. So this acts as basically a means of protection as well as a means of charging the actual earphones. The front here we have a multifunctional button, I would call. Press either side and it'll tell you how much battery life the case has. And if you press both of them simultaneously, it'll open up the case and expose your earphones so you can take them out. There's also two LED lights here that also tell you the battery life and whether or not it's charging. So if it's steady, that means the earphone is charged on the corresponding right or left side. If it's blinking, that means that the earphone is currently being charged. As soon as you take the earphone out, it will turn on and automatically pair to the last source. The right earbud is the master earbud, and you can use this on its own to handle phone calls and play music. Phone calls will only play audio out of the right earbud because it's also the master earbud. So moving over to the actual design in terms of the aesthetics, these are really nice looking earbuds. I would personally say they have a very sleek design. However, they do stick out of your ears substantially, but I personally like that look. It gives you kind of like a futuristic look with these two black things sticking out of your ears with absolutely no wires. It makes you look like you're just from the future. I think these look a lot better than the AirPods, which look like Q-tips that are protruding out of your ears. And I really like what Bose has done with this. Also, the fact that these can just go into your ears and literally maintain their seal regardless of how vigorous your activity is. These stay in your ears, guys. These will not go anywhere. They're also pretty comfortable. At first, when you wedge them in, you can feel that they're there, but overall and over time, they will slowly begin to kind of disappear, and it sort of feels like you're not wearing anything. Battery life on these are stated to be 5 hours per charge from the actual earphones themselves. However, the carrying case here can retain up to 10 extra hours of charge. So you can essentially charge these twice when you have the carrying case fully charged and you put these in. You will get up to 15 hours of actual usage, which is awesome because basically you're going to be bringing this with you everywhere. It's pretty small. It's pretty discreet. You can put this in your pocket, in your bag, in your purse quite easily. And you don't want to have those earphones out on their own without any protection because they can get lost. Even though you do have a Find My Buds feature in the application, you don't want these to get damaged because they're quite small and they can be crushed from a lot of force. Moving over to the Bluetooth codecs that are provided with this product, Bose seems to skimp on the latest that is available, and it's primarily they're seeing it as they don't see the need to have, say, aptX support, aptX HD. They feel that the standard Bluetooth SBC for Android users and Windows users is sufficient enough because it does transfer up to 352 kilobytes per second audio. However, the way the frequencies are transferred aren't as, I would say, high quality as aptX, where aptX prioritizes the frequencies that are more sensitive to our ears over the frequencies that are not sensitive to our ears, which is why it can have a compression ratio of 4:1 and be indiscernible to CD quality audio. This product also supports the AAC, which is known for being used with iOS devices like the iPhone or the iPad. So with iPhone devices, they're going to technically get a better sound than those with Android devices. It may not be a discernible difference to you, but it does hurt that to know with Bose products such as the QC35 and these that the Bluetooth codec isn't the best that's possible. Moving over to the features, this product is pretty full featured for its category. A lot of truly wireless earphones, one, don't even have the ability to control your media from the earbud themselves. They usually just probably have an on and off button or just play and pause button. Similar to kind of like with the AirPods, you can either only just utilize it to play and pause, or you can just only utilize it to activate your voice assistant. With the Bose Soundsport Free Wireless, it has a full volume up and down control, as well as the multi-function button to play pause, skip forward, and skip back your track, as well as press and hold to activate your voice assistant. On the left earbud, you have the ability to essentially put the earbuds into a pairing mode. This is the Bluetooth button. So you press and hold this, and the Soundsport Free Wireless will go into a pairing mode to connect to a new source. Unfortunately, these do not connect to two sources simultaneously, which is a bummer. But the app does kind of help you in terms of navigating through any previous sources that you've connected to with this product. Moving over to the call quality, I would say that these are exceptional. I have no complaints. I've had no one complain to me in particular that they cannot hear me. They said that my voice sounds very clear. And this is while I'm walking through the busy streets of New York City. I'm in Manhattan going to work, going back to the Port Authority bus terminal. And I could be on the bus with the engine just roaring behind me, and people still say they can hear me really quite clear with this specific earphone activated. So I have no gripes in terms of the audio quality with these specific earphones in terms of the microphone's tendency to pick up your voice and deliver it to who's on the other line. However, like stated before, only the audio coming towards you from the other caller is played through the right ear. The left ear is left silent. It hasn't really affected me to knock a point off in terms of being able to discern what the other person is saying. But I do understand where people are coming from, that it could have just been played through both ears. But it's kind of similar to using your cell phone without any Bluetooth headphones. You pick up your cell phone and you put it to either your left or your right ear. You're only going to hear audio from that side and whatever the cell phone is placed. So it can be kind of compared to that kind of scenario, but still, the fact that you do have a fully working left earbud speaker that can be used to also beam in audio to be able to better hear that other person in case you are in a really loud environment would have been a welcome addition. Now, moving over to the sound quality, I am quite satisfied with what these are capable of, especially for their size. They have a relatively balanced sound. It doesn't sound like any frequency is protruding over the other. The bass is quite defined. It extends very well, and it has a nice transition over to the mid-range as to not cloudy up that frequency and cause a lot of problems in terms of being able to hear any subtle details and any subtle sense of tone changes within that frequency. So the mid-range is left pretty clear, easy to discern, and sounds quite transparent and natural as a result. The treble on here is kind of where the problem begins. It does sound a bit tinny and a bit coarse at times. This is something I do have issues with IEMs and earphones in general. It's usually only the really, really really good IEMs or earphones that can really give me a sense of an effortless sound and treble that doesn't sound too tinny and coarse as a result. These don't sound horrible in the sense, it's just that I noticed that they can sound tinny or coarse at times, but overall the treble is still pretty present. It's pretty clear sounding. The level of cleanliness can be improved upon, but the fact that this level of sound, which is satisfactory to me from just day-to-day usage, putting these on, going on a run, having these in the office to be able to hear people, these sound quite wonderful for that usage scenario. For critical listening, there's obviously better options that you can go towards. But back to the sound stage-wise, these actually sound pretty spacious for their size, and it's probably due to the fact that these are not isolating earphones and they don't have much of a seal. So this allows the sound to sort of escape out and give you that sense of surround and encompassing sort of presentation that I hear with these specific earphones. So for the sound, I give these a thumbs up, especially for what we're working with here. There's no wires. This is all that they have for each ear. It's still stunning to me what is capable of this earphone, especially with the call quality, the battery life, the sound, the comfort, the build quality. In conclusion, guys, I highly recommend this for you if you're looking for a product, especially for your active needs, or if you just want a low profile product for everyday usage. You don't care about noise isolation, you're used to earbuds, and you want a really good sounding option. These are the way to go. I absolutely love this product. I also want to pick up the Sony WF-1000X and see how those compare to these. But for now, these are my highly recommended option for those who want a truly wireless, top-of-the-line earphone solution. If I have not covered anything in this video that you would have liked to know, just leave a comment below and I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. Thanks for watching.